What if you could fold your desire into a shape and send it through the fabric of reality like a whisper carried by the wind? What if the universe wasn't listening for your words, but for your symbols? Before language, before prayer, there was geometry. There was symbolism. There was the sigil, not a drawing, not a decoration, but a gateway, a doorway between the inner world and the infinite field. They never taught you this in school, because this was the knowledge reserved for the initiates, the mystics, the ones who understood the universe responds not to noise, but to form. And tonight you remember, throughout history, those who understood the currents beneath the visible world spoke not in paragraphs, but in patterns. The ancient Egyptians carved symbols into temple walls, not for art, but for activation. Each glyph was a frequency, a spell, a code. Hermes Trismegistus called it the language of the stars, a divine alphabet born of vibration. In the Vedic traditions, yantras, sacred geometric diagrams, were said to embody the deities themselves, not representations, but vessels. The Gnostics encoded their revelations into spirals and seals, and the alchemists of old Europe, cloaked in obscurity, hid their intentions in sigils, abstract designs scribbled between rituals and prayers, often misunderstood as nonsense. But in truth, the very signature of creation. These teachings were buried, veiled behind symbols and riddles, because to give power to the unprepared was to ignite chaos. That's why this knowledge wasn't lost. It was guarded by the serpent coiled at the threshold, by the silence between the sacred texts, and now it begins to stir in you again. So, what exactly is a sigil? It is your will distilled, your intention stripped of all noise, a unique personal glyph, crafted from your desire, charged with your emotion, and set loose into the sea of the unseen. Imagine this. Your desire is a flame, the sigil is the lantern, but it is the darkness that carries the light forward. The process is deceptively simple, yet endlessly profound. Step 1. Articulate your intention, clearly, boldly, as if it's already true. I am fearless. I receive divine abundance. I speak with clarity and power. Step 2. Strip away the excess. Remove vowels. Eliminate repeating letters. What remains is not a sentence, but a skeleton, the bones of your intention. Step 3. Construct. The sigil. Using those raw letters, rearrange, merge, abstract, until it becomes something only you recognize, a design beyond language, one that speaks directly to the subconscious. And then the sacred act begins. You charge it through meditation, through breathwork, through dance, through orgasm, through ritual fire. Whatever moves energy through you, use it, pour it into the sigil, let it become alive. And then, paradoxically, you must let it go. Forget it, destroy it, bury it, burn it, because only in forgetting can the sigil slip beneath the guard of your conscious mind and root itself in the fertile soil of the unconscious. This is the secret. The sigil works when you stop trying to make it work. It doesn't need your control. It needs your trust. In this modern age, where distraction is currency and thought is noise, the sigil becomes a sanctuary, a quiet rebellion against overthinking, a return to a subtler technology, not digital, but divine. Yet there are traps. People think they must stare at their sigil daily, obsess over it, focus until the veins burst. But this is not how the subconscious works. Your mind is the servant, not the master. Clinging is resistance. Obsession is blockage. The true art is surrender. You create the sigil not to grasp, but to plant it in the dark and trust that it will bloom in silence, like a seed under the soil, invisible, unseen, but already becoming. Use your sigils sparingly. Respect them. Each one is a spell, a psychic contract, a dialogue with the divine. Approach it not like a trick, but like a priest entering the inner sanctum. The world you see around you is not solid. It is shaped by belief, intention, vibration. And you are not just a thinker, not just a dreamer. You are a scribe of the invisible, symbol maker, a creator whose voice is not made of words, but of form. When you craft a sigil, you are remembering the old ways, the sacred ways, the ways that move beneath language, through shadow, dream, and desire. And perhaps that is why you found this video, not by accident, but by alignment. Because something ancient in you is waking up, a knowing, a hunger, a spark. So I ask you now, what is your desire, and are you ready to shape it?